Good morning and welcome to Tuesday morning. Deuces are wild today, I guess. It's the second month and the 22nd day in the 22nd year. So 2/22/22. Today for this devotion. Today's devotion's entitled All I've Ever Done. All I've Ever Done. This one was co-written with Ginny Owens. And it's based out of John 4, 1 through 42, where Jesus meets the woman at the well. Used, broken, betrayed, wounded and so afraid, 5 times degraded, life a desolate dream, a desert of hope. On my lonely way, felt like a runaway. In the sweltering noonday, alone, bucket in hand, but thirsting for more. There must be some mistake. Beside the well he waits. Come, see the one who told me all I've done. He spoke to me. Could he be the chosen one? He set me free from all my memories, washed away, washed from my sin. Never again. Thirsty no more. Standing there in the heat, thirsty with tired feet, unexpected greeting. He spoke gentle and calm. Give me a drink. How could he not see? The impropriety to speak to me, such relentless pursuit, invincible love. Oh, if only you knew. The one who's asking you, you could have asked me, and I would have granted free and eternal spring the offer I bring. The water of life will spring up inside, a never-ending tide. The moment you see that I am He speaking to you. All I've ever done. It was a road Jesus frequented. At least 3 and perhaps 4 times a year he traveled this road as he made the journey from Galilee to Jerusalem. Sometimes preachers and commentaries say that Jesus is going through Samaria and not around it, exhibits some sort of exceptional openness on his part. After all, Jews have nothing to do with Samaritans. The text itself says as much. The truth is, Josephus tells us that Galileans had no misgivings about traveling the road through Samaria. It is one of the many unique stories of John involving Jesus spending an extended period of time speaking to just one person. He is there waiting for her at the legendary well Jacob had given to his sons. It's a historic spot, and history is about to be made there again. She wearily shuffles in his direction until she sees him standing there. Gathering herself, she prepares for the abuse she's become used to over time, especially from men. To the contrary, he asks for help, for a drink from the collapsible leather bucket she carries with her to lower into the well. He will reveal himself to her in a minute as the source of the living water that is the Spirit. But for now, he is thirsty. The exchange between the two of them is complicated. He is in loving pursuit. She is throwing sand in his face, trying to get away, but Jesus is relentless. The 12 return with provisions from town. John tells us that they are surprised, but not that Jesus is talking to a Samaritan. After all, we know Galileans have no problem speaking to them. They are surprised that he is talking to a woman. Men simply do not speak to women in public, not even their own wives. But they seem to know better than to ask Jesus why. Jesus had revealed her past, had unpacked the festering woundedness of her 5 failed marriages and of the relationship she was currently in with a man who did not love her enough to make her his wife. The people from town had been revealing her past to her for years, condemning, judging, humiliating. But Jesus' revelation was somehow different. There was no condemnation, no judgment, no humiliation. She runs excitedly back into town, having tasted some of that living water Jesus offered. Apparently, Jesus never got his drink. Oh, that's interesting. I'd never even thought of that before. What she expected from men, she does not get from Jesus. He has compassion for her. I like that one line in the last line in the paragraph. She's throwing sand in his face, trying to get away. But Jesus is relentless, and I am thankful for that. And I hope you are as well too. He pursues us. No matter how much failure we've had in our lives, no matter how much we may try to resist him, he's relentless in pursuing us. Praise the Lord.